Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Buffalo Bills.
To kick off for the Chargers.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're off and running from Western New York. And they'll enjoy excellent field position at the 40 as the opening kick heads out of bounds. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Round 80! What's that?
First tone of the game for James Cook. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
180! What's that?
Again, it's Cook. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
180! What's that?
Allen fires out wide, complete. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
Number 5, Josh Palmer. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Nickel look by the Chargers here, 3rd down.
180! 5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. What's that?
Throw here, 3rd down. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Results in a 4th down.
The Bills with a punt team out there. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
They're on 17.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set. Hey, go lock.
Herbert throwing right away. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Set.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. They'll cobble together a yard there. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back to Hampton. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. Into the hands of Gadsden. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Set. Lion. Set.
Hampton gets it from the pistol. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Set. Black 80, black.
I'll send a receiver left.
Go.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Kappa.
on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
There's no question, Kate, with the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Herbert now. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He intercepts the pass. Picked up by Shaq Thompson. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
On 1st down, Allen. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. First down throw for Allen. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35. Now a give to Cook, running left. Shoots away from one. And in a blink, they are out to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen on him quick, and they bring it down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 44-yard line.
Allen looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
If you're keeping stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going, and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on 3rd down. You're not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
MADDEN26 on to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 23-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They have 2nd and pretty long here.
5-9. Go.
Running left is Harris. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a 1st down too.
Set. Delta, stop. Set.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Set. Delta, stop.
Herbert from the gun. He's got Hampton underneath. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that 1st down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Bills going nickel, 3rd down.
Set. Set.
Hampton now up the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
Captain.
Again, it's Hampton. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Captain.
Here's Herbert. Feed it to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Lion.
Throwing now, Herbert. Vacates quickly left side. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
They've got first down here from the 36. Running it with Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
And the pistol to get to Harris. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Hey, Ray.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Cameron Dicker out for the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash.
52-yard attempt.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
319! What's that?
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Another one for Cook. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks it inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun. Plays the design wrong. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on that next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. It's his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? Herbert. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Black Eggs, ready.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Set. Lion.
This is Harris on 2nd down. Oh, man, he's in the clear. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Hampton trying the left side. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Set.
They'll stick with the ground game here. And 2 yards are all he can get. It's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Still has some space up near midfield. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
I love that jet sweep for so many different reasons, Kate. But I really love when you get your athlete coming across, building up speed so you can take off once that edge is set. He gets it upfield, turns that type of run into a highlight reel run.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Home trips right. Set.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left.
Set.
Looking to throw. This final shot of the half will not connect. That ball's incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say this has been a defensive slobber knocker through two, right? Maybe some points finally on the horizon as we resume play. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Now an inside give to Hampton. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Now Herbert to throw. That throw finds Johnston. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Herbert. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40.
38-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
319.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And they take him down right along the 30.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
5 wide.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. Has some space inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grab the lead on their first series of the half. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Pass now to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, go Lion. 380.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Jump off, caught by his back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Black 80, block. Baylor tight. 12.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Hits him on the end route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They kick the running back in motion. Herbert on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They'll run it here with Hampton. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just looking for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Hampton hits the end zone for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. So well done there to come up with a touchdown and get within an extra point of tying this ball game.
So much of this game of football, Kate's about answering back. Punch, counterpunch. You give up a score, that's okay. We've got confidence in our offense. They can get those points back, and they deliver right there.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Strong with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. Headed out right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Allen slides to a stop there with enough for the 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Round Monday.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen escapes the pocket. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
14, Chargers 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Hey, Kappa.
They'll go left side with Hampton. And that 2nd down and long is only going to manage a yard. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Hey, Kappa. Crowd right. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. That one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
319. Regular. What is that?
Working from the gun. It's Allen. Short pass brought in. He is down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
What's that?
Trying it left side with Cook. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings them to 3rd down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bills have a first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has it in close. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Blitz coming here. Allen. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Oh, 1st and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that, so let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Chargers 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll start with a gift to Harris. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Herbert with a blitz coming. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. A little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. He's going to be caught by his running back, Harris. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that 1st. It's 4th down now.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Into the hands of Gaston. Complete. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They'll run here on 1st down. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And now they're left with 4th and short. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
4th down. Here's Allen. Has his man. It stops. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Man, forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Hey, hold. Middle.
Look out. Here's Cook. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
56, 56. Ready?
Allen fires out wide, complete. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Touchdown. The Bills making a 3-score game in the 4th. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21. Pass now to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Look at that power. Deep left side. That's complete. Inside the 35-yard line. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers get it back to a 14-point game.
Chargers 14.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Straight ahead, here's Cook. He's going to have about 2. It's 2nd down now. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Brings up 2nd and
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
On the play. That's good for a Bills.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills looking like they'll start this season with a win. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Running behind center with Kamara. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
Even if it doesn't get the first down, you can't be mad about that play offensively. The sweep was executed really well. They won the race to the edge, and it netted a solid gain.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Identity!
Another run for Kamara. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Stay on the ground with Kamara. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Elijah Molden on the tackle. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Bass's kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's kind of feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Here's a return from the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Line.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Play action now for Herbert. Buying some time left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't get it to Arondé Gadsden the 2nd. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ray.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. He's at midfield. The 30. Gets the 10. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play. That quarterback, we just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills make it a 24-point ball game.
Chargers 14. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Now, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Has this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Defense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go. Block.
Herbert back to it after the pick. Trying to push deep downfield. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. And the Bills make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in Week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason. As you're talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.